So today I'm going to show you how to make sure your shelves are all up to date, and then you will submit a link to two different places, your reading challenge page and your currently reading shelf. But first, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your home page and click on View Challenge. And if you've read more than, it looks like 6 books, it's not going to show them all. It's just going to show the 6 most recent. So you might, maybe at this point, need to click View All. Otherwise, you should see all the books you finished so far this school year. If this is accurate and it shows the number of books you read and the covers and they're all just right, then you can move on to the next step. However, I'm going to show you what to do in case something isn't showing up. So let's say I know I'm missing the most recent book I read. I'm going to go into My Books up here. I'm going to go over to my shelves and I'm going to click on Read. And I'm going to want to make sure that it's first of all organized by date read. So I can click on that heading and it should organize it to most recent. And I'm going to want to make sure then that all the books that are on here recently have a date in this date read column, because this is the only thing that counts it towards the challenge. If this is missing, it doesn't count. So let's say this was blank, I would know, oh, that's why Resistance is missing, and I would have to go into Edit and put the date and save, and that is enough to make it count. If a book needs to count as 2 or more, you can go into the video that shows you how to do that, but I'm not going to show you that right now. So once everything looks good, you're also then going to want to click on your currently reading shelf and make sure that this is accurate. You guys are going to want to make sure any IR books, and you should have at least one, that you're reading are up there. And you're also going to want to make sure that Wonder is up there as well. So actually I'll add Wonder right now since I don't have it on my shelf. So I'll search it. And this is what you do to add books to shelves, by the way, in case you forget. This is the books page. It's on my red shelf right now because I've already read it, but I want to move it to currently reading since I'm rereading it. And now if I go back to my books and to currently reading, it should be there. Okay. The last thing I want to do is make sure that my settings show all the things that I want them to, because there's actually a couple things we want to add that will be helpful for us. So if I click on this settings link, I want to make sure that I have selected review, because I like to see reviews when you write them. And let's see if there's any other ones. I think that's it. That's all we need. So if you could add that, that would be great. And then you are going to go back to your home screen. And this is where I want you to update your progress on the books you're currently reading. I don't need an updated progress for Wonder, so you don't need to ask me what page you're on. But for your IR book, I want you to go update progress. So if you're reading the hardcover book, you'll do the page number. If you're on a Kindle, you can do the percent. I'm on a real book, and I think I'm on page 95, so I'm going to put in 95 and say update. All right, and that will be really helpful for me to see not only what you're reading, but how far along you are in it. So now I'm ready to submit links to those shelves because I've checked that they're all up to date. So I'm going to go to Google Classroom. I'm going to find on today's post the Reading Challenge Shelves link submission form, and it will open up this form. You're going to put in first name, last name, select homeroom teacher, and then I need 2 links from you. The first one is to your full reading challenge page. So if you go back to Goodreads, you're going to go back to View Challenge. And you're going to go to View All, because I don't want to just see the preview. I want to actually see your full challenge page, which looks like this. And so you're going to now click once up here on the web address. It should highlight it automatically. You are going to then click Control and C at the same time to copy that link. Go back into the Form tab and click here, Control V to paste, and those are reminded on the form right there. Okay, so I've got my challenge page, and now I want to go back to Goodreads, and I'm going to find my currently reading shelf link on Goodreads. So if I go back to my books, I want to click on my currently reading shelf, and this is the one that I want to see. So I'm going to click on the link again just once, Control C to copy, back into the form, Control V to paste, and once I'm totally done with that, I can hit submit. And that is all you need to do.